Iceland, the land of fire and ice, is a must-see destination. It's truly an untamed island with its menacing icebergs and active volcanoes. We spent 8 days traveling around this unique and wonderful country. From snorkeling between tectonic plates to whale watching, join us as we bring you the best of Iceland. In day 5 of our Iceland road trip, we go on a whale watching tour and explore the cute town of Husavik.
Good morning everyone. Today is day 5 of our road trip across Iceland and probably the day that I've been most looking forward to.
So today we're in Husavik and we are going to be taking a whale watching tour.
Yeah, ding dong.
We're in the harbor right now and our boat is going to take off in about 10 minutes. So we're going to head down to the boat, get our overalls so we don't get too wet on the tour, and then hopefully see some whales.
I am so excited. I cannot even wait. Let's go.
It's a great day to see a whale. Or two. So the guy at the ticket counter said I have to warn you, we haven't spotted any whales the last few days.
There were a couple of boat options. There was a Zodiac, a rib boat, a normal boat. We chose the classic Icelandic schooner, which is made out of wood and just has a very cool design about it.
Now that the wind is blowing, I am getting a very strong fish smell.
Hello. 2 people. Yo. What's this?
So I don't get wet. Alright, we set sail. Barely.
We are suited and booted. I think I've got 5 layers of clothes on. Hopefully it will be enough to not get wet. Holly's got 6.
They did warn us though. They said the seas are rough today, so we are going to get wet.
But hopefully it's all worth it for some whales.
The port is so beautiful, just looking out at the scenery, the church across the street, all of the sailboats.
Yeah, good morning and welcome on board Garda. That is the name of our beautiful whale watching boat. And my name is Christian. I'm going to be your guide on this trip now together with Tumi. This is Tumi here. And of course our Captain Rover steering the boat for us in the wheelhouse. And yeah, we'll be your crew for this trip now, and we will take you out into Skjálfandi Bay and hope to find some whales, of course.
Now it's really windy. We have only just set off. So now we're just waiting to spot the whales, and then once we spot one, we're going towards it.
How are you doing?
Doing all right. I'm just looking at the mountains, trying to avoid seasickness.
Good idea.
So we still haven't seen anything yet. We saw some birds. Still waiting.
In the meantime, my colleagues Robert and Timmy, they came up with some delicious hot chocolate and some cinnamon rolls. So if you would like to warm up a bit, you are more than welcome to go to them there in front of the wheelhouse, and then you can all have some nice hot chocolates and a cinnamon roll if you like.
Cinnamon bun, hot chocolate, and it's really warm.
To make up for the lack of whales.
Dry.
Does this make up for the disappointment of not seeing the whales?
No.
How's the hot chocolate though?
Hot chocolate's good.
We are entering the harbor again, and yeah, it was quite windy this trip, and yeah, unfortunately no whales. So it's also very frustrating for us. We would have liked to show you some nice animals, but yeah, there's nothing else we can do than just searching here a very big area in the bay. And yeah, today there was unfortunately not much to see.
So we just got off the boat and unfortunately we didn't catch any whales. So yeah, we're a little bit disappointed.
There was a brief moment where someone spotted something and then we waited for a few minutes, but nothing ever surfaced, so we headed back to the port. It's okay though, they gave us a return ticket, so they said you can come anytime you want if we are ever in Husavik. And that actually happened to me with the Northern Lights as well. So I have a Northern Lights ticket that I've never used that they said you can use whenever you come back to Iceland.
So I think we're just gonna walk around Husavik. It's a cute little town and hopefully we can get something to eat. Wouldn't mind a bit of fish and chips. Husavik gained popularity in that Will Ferrell and Rachel McAdams movie, the Eurovision one, and it was all filmed here. This is the church where Will Ferrell rang the bell. So the fish and chip shop has no fish. Seems like Husavik's on its last legs.
After learning that the first fish and chip shop was out of fish, we walked to another one.
Seems like Husavik's not answering our calls. The fish and chip restaurant is closed. So it's back to noodles in the van.
After lunch, we stumbled upon the cutest elf houses.
So we've spotted some elf houses. They're so cute.
Unfortunately, we don't have any alcohol to offer them anything.
Things in Husavik started to look up once we reached the Yaya Ding Dong bar.
Yes, sir.
This is actually not where they filmed the bar scenes. That was in a rugby club in London.
Oh, okay.
But this bar is inspired by the film, and inside there we're opening a museum dedicated to the film. You can come and see if you want. So the Eurovision exhibition will open here in 2 weeks.
Oh, wow.
So it features a lot of the original dresses from Eurovision Song Contest. To be clear, the real Eurovision, okay, apart from the crazy elves and all that in the film, Eurovision is more ridiculous than it's portrayed in the film. You're in for a treat when you start watching. This is from the film. They have, you can film them, but we're not allowed to, because of contract with Netflix, we're not allowed to share anything until it opens.
Gotcha.
Will Ferrell's Volcano Man. This is Rachel McAdams' Volcano Man outfit. Here in the back, and of course they will be spread out more here in the space, is the song along, where all the famous contestants come together and sing.
Yeah.
And this is the Husavik song.
Being in Husavik, we decided that we would try to find the Yaya Ding Dong bar, and we looked on the internet and it said it was closed, but we just decided we would drive by anyway. So when we drove by, they actually let us in, and they're starting a museum on the inside of it that opens in 2 weeks, and they had all kinds of costumes and different things that were actually used in the actual film. So it's pretty cool that we got to see all of that.
We're now leaving Husavik. We're gonna go to Godafoss, which is one of the most popular waterfalls. It's around a 45-minute drive. I'm quite sad to be leaving Husavik. It's a cute little town. I half expect Will Ferrell to just show up there, but it is what it is. We did go to the Yaya Ding Dong bar, so I'm very happy about that. That was just very fortunate that they just let us in and see the exhibitions before it was opened. Anyway, on to our next adventure.
We have made it to Godafoss. We could see it as we were driving in, and it looks pretty pretty amazing. It kind of reminds me of Niagara Falls a little bit, the way it's shaped. So we're just going to keep walking to get a little bit closer.
Luckily there isn't a crazy hike or huge amount of stairs that we have to walk, so it's just a flat walk.
Hopefully. So this waterfall, Godafoss, gets its name because in the year 1000, the man that was in charge of deciding whether or not Iceland became a Christian nation, he decided to take all of his pagan statues and he threw them into this waterfall. So that's how it got the name Godafoss.
We've just arrived at our campsite near Akureyri, and unlike the other days where we arrived super late, today we've actually arrived super early.
We have our laundry getting washed right now, and while we're waiting for that, we're gonna cook some dinner. Allie's gonna work on a few things for the vlog. I think tonight's gonna be an early night. We have an early morning to see some whales, hopefully. Today was unsuccessful, so hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to be in a new location that has whales in the water, because that's what we came here for.
On day 6 of our Iceland road trip, we were determined to see whales, so we tried one last time in the charming village of Husavik. Then, after a successful day of whale watching, we headed to the beer spa for a relaxing beer bath.
Okay, we've made it to Godafoss. We could see it as we were...
Godafoss. You said Godafoss.
Sorry, you're right.
Oh, someone's made a mistake. Doesn't happen very often.
It happens all